Hello and welcome to another episode. My name is Bilal Akil and welcome to the show. I am in a garden in Mayfair in London in the United Kingdom for those that are watching overseas. And there's no strict structure to this particular episode. I'm just going to be freestyling and just talking about my own kind of thoughts of general things and ideas, and I welcome your kind of comments for ideas for kind of future episodes. So I hope that you enjoy this. I'll be just doing my watercolor and oil pastels. It could be directly what I'm seeing and or kind of abstract ideas and whatever kind of comes to my mind to kind of through my experiences and other thoughts that I may have had. So let's kind of start. And what I'll be doing is kind of laying in some kind of foundation of water, my watercolor. I do feel like getting some kind of pencils in, so let's kind of get some watercolor. These are kind of watercolor kind of pastels, and I'm quite keen to get these in, just seeing what kind of sense of color I'm feeling like. We'll put some watercolor on, and so what I want to do is apply some perhaps purples are in the mood today. It's been an interesting week. It hasn't been raining much. In the previous episode I did mention that I have started a fund for contributing to the flood victims of Pakistan. A lot of millions of people have lost their homes in Pakistan. So not only have they lost their homes, millions of lives have been lost. Lots of people's livelihoods have also been lost. Lots of things are still flooded in areas of Sindh and Balochistan and the northern areas. So I'd like to make a deliberate conscious of my part to be able to make a contribution, and through this channel and through my art I'd like to raise certain funds in addition to what I'll be contributing to send to Pakistan. And the charities that I go through, they don't kind of really have much administration expenses. I know people directly in Pakistan who would kind of contribute to the families directly. So some of you might be thinking, oh well, the Pakistanis, they take kind of their own cuts, and no, the people that I know are quite genuine. And I have contributed to them in the past, so they're quite trusted sources. When I contribute, I like to check out how much the charity has in terms of administration expenses, and that kind of has an effect. I'd like to have more money that's contributed towards the charity. So that's kind of the kind of contribution that I'm kind of making. So just to kind of continue to have a look where I am, just to have a look around, or just kind of swing the camera around if you can see from the other angle. There's a kind of beautiful palm tree in front of me. It's surrounded by these huge trees and lovely kind of mansions. Each of these mansions are God knows how much in millions, but regardless, that's not why I'm here. It's just to really enjoy the calmness of being here, to talk to you and perhaps inspire you, to motivate you. Perhaps you just want to relax or just want to listen to me just talk about random things while you have me as background music, or just perhaps if you're feeling lonely, this is a voice for you, or you just want to kind of perhaps fall asleep because my voice has that perhaps effect. Helicopter sounds above us. Get some beautiful reds in, quite a deep red. I'm using a mixture of watercolor paints, different brands. If you have any comments about what you'd like to kind of have covered, or any other gardens you'd like me to kind of go to, please let me know. I quite like this garden. I find it's a kind of a little retreat where I can kind of just detox really and just think about nothing, and which is quite relaxing in itself. I don't know about you, but I kind of think a lot about a lot of things. So sometimes just to be able to declutter one's mind and just be free is relaxing. There is this kind of unusual palm tree. It looks kind of like what I'd say a palm tree, a pineapple, right? With a pineapple on steroids, right? It's just if that's the kind of palm tree, well, that looks like the kind of pineapple with a kind of overgrown, funky kind of hairstyle. Perhaps I can relate to it because of my kind of curly hair, and that kind of is a self-portrait. Perhaps that's my face and that's my hair, perhaps. I don't know. Comment section below. Let's just get some shadows in there. I quite like this. It's pastel, peachy colour there. Quite like these chunky pencils. If you want to know where I got them, leave something in the comments below and I'll kind of link it if I can find where I got them from, and I'll kind of direct you accordingly. The nice thing about these pencils is that when you apply water, they can become kind of watery, but otherwise they've got a nice waxy kind of oily kind of feel, which I quite like. It's quite unique. So I'm always wondering why I'm always doing kind of horizontal. See some vertical kind of lines there. It's just kind of, I don't know, just feel like it. There's no particular rule or rhyme or reason. I just want to feel that some colours work in particular patches quite well. I quite like this paper. It's got these nice decals here. Oh, I don't know. I'm quite a paper fanatic. This is around 300 GSM, who want to know. And I don't know the particular size. I'll put it down in the description below. But I quite like this kind of off-white kind of colour. Works well in watercolour and pencil. And I've got a pad of it, so it allows me to kind of do freestyling and keep going. Get this kind of yellow in. I'm feeling kind of in a more of a yellowy mood, so I'm going to put a cap on that. Blue and the turquoisey colour with yellow works quite well. Put in elements of that. It's I just feel like some curves. I don't know. I don't have anything in mind. It's not after something. It's quite like that. Let's put those aside. Let's see where we can add some watercolor. Right, let's see. Yeah, greeny. No, not feeling greeny. Blue, perhaps a deep red. Let's see. Yeah, mucky red. That works. I like leaving these kind of brush marks there. It's, church bells ringing in the background. Ooh, nice deep red there. Sounds like an engine of a V8 sports car. I don't know if you can hear that. I certainly can. Let me know what you think. Should one be exclusive to just art? Should one specialize in just cars? What would you like to see? Just cars? Mixture of everything? I did a poll recently asking some of my viewers here and on Instagram what they thought. I got more feedback on Instagram, and it was a 50-50. Some people said like they'd like to see more of it, bits of everything, and some people said they'd just like to kind of see more art or more art exhibitions. I will be showing you around some art exhibitions in London, but I thought I'd like to spend my time just relaxing and painting, at least on this episode. There are future episodes that are going to be coming up where I have this past record of some previous episodes of like stuff that I've recorded, not released, of art exhibitions that I would like to share. And I think it's perhaps healthy that you get to see them and then you can decide if you'd like to see more of that. I do enjoy going to exhibitions, I enjoy going to museums and also painting at museums. Perhaps that's something else we can have in future episodes. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Let's become a bit of this has become more of a moody painting. I'm not sure. I mean, the pastels, I don't know, it's I don't know, it's I'm not sure really whether to stop there or to keep going. It's got more of a kind of a purple tone to it, and it's got some motion in it. Maybe some more, I don't know, turquoisey greens or something perhaps. I don't know, let's put some in there. Just to balance it out a little bit. Perhaps feels a bit warm. I don't know. I think we'll just have to leave that there. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I'm going to be putting this up on my Instagram and Facebook feeds and other social media. So let me know what your thoughts are, and if you'd like to bid for this as a contribution towards the flood victims, please do let me know, or you could leave something in the comment section below. It's kind of open bidding. It's up to you how much you think is generous, whether it's rupees or pounds. I will get this delivered to you, and that would be it. So do let me know. Obviously the cost of postage would be additional. If it's for delivery in Pakistan, I would be able to arrange something for you. For now, I hope that you've enjoyed this episode and listening to my particular thoughts. Thank you very much for watching. You can click on the links below for notifications, and if you want to subscribe, you know what to do. Until then, take care of yourself. Enjoy whatever you do. Goodbye.